So my legacy is to allow people to be comfortable with their intuition, with their emotions, with their spiritual life, and that they bring that to whatever they do. That creativity is not just painting, but it's doing everything you do creatively. My mission is to really help people understand that desires and emotions, not base desires, but wishing for a better world, being emotionally touched by a situation or event, or getting some images or some things. It's not a crazy people, you're not a witch to be on. It's just, you're in touch with the universe, and that's what my art taught me. Said, we don't have enough money, let's figure another way to get kids. And that was my entry. I was 12 years old when I started. It was an experiment. 20 of us entered school. My father was so opposed to it, Jordi. My father thought I was 12, he just, and it was like, what are you gonna do there? But I found advocates that basically overruled my father. So but throughout my life, okay, so why do I have to leave Argentina? Why do I have to leave my country and everything like that, and my friends and my sisters? It's just, I learned to really listen to my intuition. And I don't always know what's gonna happen, but when I started painting what I really felt, I said, oh yeah. Because when you paint the way I paint, you know that you really can't figure out. You're not saying, oh, I'm gonna paint that column or this thing. You just paint. And then afterwards, you look and said, I wonder what I have to learn from this. And eventually she said, if you're a serious artist, you should dedicate a room to it. So she dared me. And around, I think it was about 2009, I took a week off. I told everybody I was going to a silent retreat, which was not unusual. And during that week, I actually created the first series of paintings. There were 10 paintings in 1 week. I painted. Well, I was 7 days. I was in my house. I went out for walks. I meditated. I chanted. I painted probably about 10 hours of the 24 hours. I slept 6 hours. Wow. And it was the whole thing for a week. And at the end, I called her and I said, okay. And she said, I knew it. So I say what I need to say. I never want to hurt anyone. But I say what I need to say with kindness and compassion. And I am willing to take the consequence of what I say. And when you're not truthful to yourself, it doesn't feel right. And once you really learn to paint from the heart, to express yourself from the heart, to create from the heart, to work from the heart, when you learn that, then the mind, there's an ego-driven mind and there's a heart mind. When you learn to let the heart mind lead, the ego falls in place. Because I don't paint for anybody, I paint for everybody. That means that what I paint are universal themes. Okay. And because they're dictated by spirit, I paint things that are universal, things that I don't even know, things that I learned about myself. I have to tell you, the biggest legacy of my paintings is how I grew through it, how I became a teacher of others to learn to paint from the heart. I am Lidia Kenig-Scher, and I am graceful to embrace the arts.